What's going on, everybody? Welcome back to the channel. Today is a very special one. This is the review on the Calibre Line T3 mountain bike. This is a brand new bike that I've picked up, the first brand new bike I've ever owned. So I wanted to give you my thoughts on it and see if it's something that you'd be interested in picking up for yourself. So this bike is the large frame version, and it comes in small, medium, large and extra large. Now, I could not find an extra large frame size of this anywhere in the UK. This is a large one. I'm 6'2" and it fits me perfectly. It has the 140mm RockShox FS Recon suspension fork, which is just unbelievable. If you're coming from a spring-loaded fork, this is like night and day, next level stuff. It has a SRAM NX 1x11 drivetrain, so it's super easy to change gears. KS Rage eyedropper post, SRAM Guide T brakes, which is an uprated 4-piston hydraulic disc brake. Unbelievable braking system, man. Seriously, it really does stop you, especially with these 29-inch wheels. You definitely need that. And it also comes with the Maxxis Recon 2.6 tyres, which are absolutely amazing tyres as well, by the way. Both of the wheels are through axle as well, with a 6mm Allen key bit, so that's something to bear in mind if you're having to take the front wheel off to get it in the car or whatever. I was doing that. It's a bit of a pain, but just make sure you're using a torque wrench, because you want that torque to be perfect when you put those parts back on, so it's just something to bear in mind. I've actually put some frame armour on, so that's those sort of stickers you can see on the frame as well. Just because the first couple of times I took it out, I got a couple of chips on the paintwork and I was fuming, as you can imagine. So yeah, I've put that stuff on that doesn't come on there. It is also an aluminium frame, so it's super light for the size of this frame, man. I mean, like I say, it fits me perfectly at 6'2", but it's not that difficult to sort of move around, which is also really, really good. Absolutely love that about it. So how does the bike actually ride then? Well, I've had this bike for a few weeks now, and I wanted to really test it out before I did a review on it, because obviously you're excited when you get something new. I wanted to put it through its paces a little bit and just see what it was actually performing like for an amateur rider like myself. I've taken this bike to Dalby Forest, Sutton Bank, some local trails, on some roads, pretty much every scenario that you're going to be in. And it is amazing. It rides so nicely. Everything works really smooth. I think for me, one of the biggest things that I noticed coming from, like I say, a spring-loaded fork was how good that fork actually is, and how good an air fork really does help. Like in these sort of scenarios where it's really rooty and rocky, it really is like a total difference. That's the first thing I noticed. The dropper post, that's a massive bonus as well. The speed that you get on this bike is unbelievable. I mean, I know they do it in a 27.5-inch wheel size as well, so if that's your thing, you can get that. The price I paid for this, brand new, straight out of the store, was £900, which is around about $1,100 US. Now, this is the best budget bike that you are going to be able to find. This is a multi-award winning mountain bike, and it's for a good reason. People have said to me in the past, oh, well, £900, that's not very budget. Is that budget for a mountain bike nowadays? Well, unfortunately, it is. It is, yeah. I mean, the suspension fork alone, you'll be paying about £300 for. That's just for the forks. So the parts are super expensive, and to get all of this spec on one bike under £1,000, in my extensive research, you can't get it anywhere else. You just can't get that spec anywhere else. You are getting a massive amount of bike for the money that you're paying. The closest comparison I would say is probably a Trek Roscoe 8 or something like that. And even that, you'd be spending at least a couple of £100 more. So this is well worth the money. I have no affiliation with Calibre whatsoever. This is a bike I've paid for myself. But this is the one if you want a serious bike on a budget. And obviously I do know £900 is a lot of money. It's a lot of money to me, but when you consider what you're getting and put it into perspective with other bikes on the market, it's really not. Like, you are getting a lot for the money. So if you've got a really entry-level bike like a Carrera or a Trek Marlin or something like that, and you want to step it up, go for something like this. Seriously, it's the cheapest option at this intermediate level. I would say it's an intermediate level hardtail. They also offer a full suspension bike, Calibre, which is called the Boss Nut. That's about £500-600 more. So if you wanted to do the full sus route, that's something you could look into as well. Hopefully one day Calibre will reach out to me and give me one, and then I can just review it. Happy days. But until then, thank you so much, guys. Take care.